about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Let's talk about comics. Around there, YouTube, how you guys doing? This is Charles here, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Harley Quinn number 50. Now, I am a big Harley Quinn fan. I rode with this series up until about last year, and with the multiverse storylines and the art styling that took a drastic change from when I started, it just became something I didn't enjoy. It became a chore to read, and it was, quite frankly, in my opinion, a bit convoluted. So I took it off my pull list, saved that little bit of money, figured I'd check in a little bit later, and I noticed this cover, and it was something I read that intimated this is going to be a new story arc. So I figured, what the heck, give it a try, and if even if I don't like it, it's Harley Quinn, it's number 50, and it has a great cover, so I hopped in, not expecting too much, and the art style was pretty similar to what it was when I stopped reading. And at first, the story felt that way, but you notice that Harley Quinn seems to be acting in a way that is counterintuitive to the character that we know. And you realize what's happening is a literal internal battle, which is illustrated great by this cover. You see her seemingly fighting a giant brain. And what this issue is Harley Quinn's brain, her subconscious, somehow trapped her consciousness inside of her head, and her subconscious was holding her hostage inside of her own head and trying to run her life as, a respectable, quote unquote, normal person, and trying to be responsible. And it was very clever the way they did it, with her literally arguing with her brain, trying to break free from her brain, and back and forth between them. I thought it was brilliant how it was literally illustrated, and also as well, it's something that we all go through, not in this literal of a sense, but the battle between, the good angel and the bad angel on our shoulders, per se. And the funny thing is when she tries to convince her brain to let her go, she digs into her history as a psychiatrist, which I thought was clever and kind of fun, as she really tries to not only use her colorful language and her Harley Quinn antics to escape, but as well as her knowledge of the human psyche, which was fun. And it all comes to a head when Harley is caught in a situation where she's being hunted down by a couple of mercenaries with sniper rifles. Like I said, I have been reading along that far, so I'm coming to this brand new, and there wasn't that much of a preamble to go on here. But you find out that while Harley's brain, who was running the ship, who is steering Harley's body, they may be competent and responsible, but they're not good in a situation like this. And it was funny how, as much as Harley's brain wanted to control her, she needed that Harley Quinn that she was trying to keep locked away in order to survive this altercation. And it had a lot of the same dumb humor, and it showed a complete character from the irresponsible, goofball who doesn't take anything seriously. It was frankly a criminal with a sense of humor, but also the psychiatrist, and the literal struggle between her brain and her was very creative, and I want to ride out this story arc and see where it goes. It hooked me. I want to know what happens next. And who knows, maybe this will be my entry point back into the world of Harley Quinn, and I hope so. I try not to speak negatively about books. Like, if I don't enjoy a book, don't take that as a judgment or as a reason to steer away from a book. I understand that everybody's preferences are different, and I will not discourage anybody's writing or artistic merit. If I don't like something, that just means I don't like it. It doesn't mean that you won't like it. But I can say that this has piqued my interest, and I'm going to be on for at least number 51. So that's been my thoughts on Harley Quinn, number 50 from DC Comics. Check it out at your local comic book store if it sounds like something you'd be into. It's, you know, it is the full character, but like I said, in a way that is clever and something a story I haven't seen before, and I want to know how it finishes. And you could probably find it at your local comic book store, and if you can't find it there, check out my friend Jeff at Coffee and a Comic. They're located in Huntington Beach, but they ship nationwide and have one of the best websites in comic books. Go check them out, www.coffeeandacomic.com. And if you're in Wyoming, there is no place better than Spellbound Apothecary and Entertainment. They ship for free in state when you order over $35 worth of books. They're located in the East Ridge Mall in Casper, Wyoming, so give them a shout. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. You know I'm going to. I'm out.